There's a room in your mind that only opens after midnight. A quiet place, a place where the echoes come back sharper, where memory stands in the doorway and refuses to leave. The world is asleep, but your thoughts, they pace like ghosts who know your name. This is about the parts of you that died this year. Not as an idea, but as something that still breathes inside you, even in its absence. You tell yourself you're fine, you keep moving, you keep pretending. But when it's quiet, your heart whispers the truth. Something changed in you. Something broke. Something slipped through your fingers and you didn't even get to say goodbye. We all lose pieces of ourselves. The soft ones, the naive ones, the ones that believed without fear, and we bury them under routine, under screens, under silence. But they return at night, asking to be remembered. What if the ache you feel is not weakness, but grief for the person you no longer are? In Jung's shadow, we hide the versions of ourselves that became too heavy to carry. The dreamer, the believer, the one who trusted too easily, the one who thought effort was enough. These selves don't vanish, they wait, like candles in a cathedral, flickering against eternity, dim but undefeated. The truth is simple. Some parts of you had to die for other parts to learn how to live. Loss is not always the enemy. Sometimes it is the sculptor. The part of you that broke is the part that finally made space for the person you are becoming. We think healing is about adding more strength, more clarity, more purpose. But healing is often subtraction, a shedding, a falling away of identities that were too small for your future. You fear being alone not because you need others, but because you're terrified to meet the new version of yourself, waiting in the dark. The crowd gives comfort, but it steals the sound of your own voice. The self you lost this year was a doorway, and the one who walks through is not the same as the one who entered. Maybe the darkness was never punishment. Maybe it was a classroom, a place where the soul learns to breathe differently. Yes, some parts of you died, but death is an old word for transformation. Orpheus walked into the underworld not to vanish, but to understand. You are the same, descending, learning, returning with new eyes. Even the sun must die every night to rise again. So must you. Maybe the pieces of you that died were not meant to stay. Maybe their purpose was to make room for the truth that's coming. Maybe solitude isn't the absence of love, but where love learns to see itself. If you find beauty in the darkness, stay a while. There's more to see in the night.